Hi guys, this is 4th of April. We will review what we anticipated the last week. Yeah, recommended that you watch the video from 25th of March analysis. So basically, as in a regular schedule, we'll start with the dollar. On the 25th, yeah, we were looking for lower prices, and more specifically, we were looking, for this low of 23rd of March to be taken out, and well, we just actually did that today in the London session. What we didn't want to see is, coming up into this, green candles midpoint and closing above that. So yeah, we definitely did not get that, and as long as that is the case, we are looking, for more downside. So um so that panned out pretty well. I'm looking again, yeah, I'm looking for lower prices. So the objective is basically 100.82, yeah, so this low here. And beyond that, yeah, if you move beyond, there is a couple of lows here, but if you take out this low, I think we might see some acceleration. And there's a lot of swing lows here that people will try to buy off of, but fundamentally there is nothing bullish regarding the dollar. Okay. So now with that, if we go to GU, what we were looking for is basically higher prices, more specifically this high to be taken out. And would you look at that? It's actually just pierced through it today. So there is more upside targets. I like 1.27. It might not be that we get there, this week, but what I would like to see is basically, as long as we stay above, 1 point, yeah, basically this orange line here around 1.229. I think we are going to expand higher. And why this target on the upside? Because look at this low. There will be people trailing their stop down there, or hedge funds. So we are going for this basically. Euro is a bit laggard. It's a bit slower than GU, but basically same idea. We are looking for higher targets. So if you look at basically 31st of March of last year, could be the next target. But um, let's see. For this week, I like 1.1033. So basically, the 2nd of February high to be revisited and potentially traded above. So towards 1. Well, basically towards 1.12, right? So this buy side area. So there's no reason to be bearish here. Now, we want to see it, not close below 1.08 on a daily closing basis. And as far, as long as that does not happen, we are bullish. Because look, we had down close candle, respected, we moved higher. Then these down close candles, we moved, basically we used it as a springboard to push it higher. So, and also the fact that we have closed above basically this 1.088 area, it's a good sign that we are going higher. Now, let's look at the commodities here. So if you look at the oil, so when we were trading down here, I was saying that, look, this is going higher, and the clearest objectives here is basically 83.34. We have not got there yet, but this is a quite aggressive move. So it will be actually difficult to get an entry. The entry I was looking for did not materialize, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Regardless, it's going higher. Now, what would be to me, and still a high probability entry, if we if we come back before we take out this objective, if we come back around 76.50, that could be a nice area, for continuation upside. But yeah, with the dollar weakness and with all the global shenanigans which are happening, there is absolutely no reason to be bearish on oil. So this was just basically a stop rate. These down close candles, someone tried to chase it lower. They have their stops above, these highs, and yeah, they will not be in the position for much longer. So yeah, basically we are looking for more upside now. Natural gas is sleeping, so I want to see some meaningful move above, a couple of down close candles in a way that it stays above. But so far, yeah, it's sleeping. So it's I have long term positions, which I'm willing to hold for extended period of time. But it's a swing trade, idea. I don't see any setup here yet. So moving on, we'll look at gold. Gold is basically this week, being in a bit of consolidation, but this consolidation, is telling me that we're gonna have basically we're getting ready for the next aggressive move higher, and simple as that. So I would like that it came back to say 1960. That could be a nice area to get some long. So really watch 1960 on gold, and then I think we will be going higher off of there. But this consolidation, the fact that we are really struggling to take out any short-term swing low, it means that we are really strong bullish on this, right? So if you look at the 1 hour, basically I'm yeah, if we go down to fill in some of this zone here, 1960, that's basically a good area to accumulate longs on this. Yeah, if it doesn't go down there, well then, yeah, it's a missed opportunity, and I'm not willing to buy it at this premium price. Okay, let's put it this way. Now, if you look at silver, well, silver is basically um, looks like it's really on the move to maybe even make new highs. So the highest on silver is 28.76 from years ago. But if I look at this, there is absolutely nothing bearish regarding this. Yeah. So basically, you just have to look at this. Every down close candle, or every bunch of down close candles, we moved above, we moved away from. So this is definitely a bullish market. We look at this is one target at 20.63, but after that we have to look at this and this, and once we are at those heights, well, you would have to take some profits basically, um, and how to say, any sort of retracement at this stage, we want to you want to buy, right? So I'm not even sure. I would be ideally like to see at least 23.7, so we can we can have still a semi high probability low risk entry, but it would have to come back a bit more for us to engage. Yeah, so this is definitely bullish as well. And yeah, if we just have a quick look at say Aussie dollar, look at this. It's much it really is much weaker compared to euro and cable markets. So I'm not. This is not in my focus at all. If you look at euro cable, this is a chop. It's really a murder, this market right now, because well, dollar is moving, so both euro and cable are expanding to the upside. So absolutely there is no reason for this market to move absolutely anywhere. Okay, so that's it basically for this week. So just yeah, one more thing also. Let's move on to the US indexes. Yeah. So what we're looking for basically is these highs to be taken last week, and yeah, we got that. So I think how this is moving and continued dollar weakness, I anticipate that these highs will be taken as well. And then once we get to 4260, this is ES, so the E-mini futures, then we could maybe reevaluate. But for now, I only see upside. There's a lot of hedge funds and banks that want to play the short side on this. But with the dollar weakness and what the potential dollar devaluation, I think this will actually squeeze out everyone that's short. It will absolutely kill everyone that's short. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so short positions, even if you play short, you have to be super long, super short term, and very low leverage, because chances are you're on the wrong side. So it's going higher. Thank you. Yeah, this is going higher, and down this is going higher. Look at this. German 30 actually pretty close to making I think all-time highs. Yeah, it's pretty close to the all-time highs at 16,300. So before we have a significant down move, I would really like to see all-time highs, which would create the euphoria that we are going higher, and you know how that ends usually. Now France 40, absolutely the same. No reason for these markets. There is no real value behind them, mind you, of course. So this is all just going up because they are strictly following the US markets, which are yeah, purely moving higher on the basis of inflation, and the catastrophe that the Fed is currently doing in the US. So there is nothing. These markets don't reflect the health of the economy, neither in Europe or in UK. Okay, this is just because they are good. They are following. There's strong correlation between this and the US markets. Okay. UK 100. So I think we made basically an all-time high here recently. Yeah, on 16th of February. Now, can it go higher and make a new one? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, it can. But how to say? It's bit of a no man's land right now. Okay, so I would not be personally trading this. But yeah, when you're looking for dollar weakness, euro cable higher, index futures, stock markets basically, going higher, purely fueled by the the inflation and the compensation for the the weakening of the dollar. Not as a reflection of a strong economy. Absolutely not. And commodities and energy markets will absolutely explode. Okay, so gold, oil, longs, and hopefully we get natural gas. Start to show some signs that it wants to move to the upside as well. But yeah, this will be it for this week. So let's see what we get. Yeah, take care.